Dear friends, members of the International Conference Religions Against Terrorism, Shalom. On behalf of Chief Rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Mr. Nazarbayev, and Chairman of the Senate of the Parliament, Mr. Tokayev, for leading such an important conference every year and to invite us to take part. The Congress of the Leaders of World and Traditional Religions in Astana has become a model for all the world. Every Saturday morning in Shabbat, the Jewish people in all synagogues around the world are reading the same chapter. Every week there is another chapter from the Torah, the 5 books of Jewish law which God gave us in Mount Sinai. This week we are reading God's good promises and blessing to the ones who are holding His 613 rules. Some of them are rules between us and God, and some of them are rules how to behave between people. The first promise is about rain. The Creator promises to bring us enough rain, so we should have enough food and drink. Everyone understands that this is an important promise, since no one can live without food and drink. And then God promises, if you keep my rules, I guarantee there will be peace between peoples. Rashi, Rabbi שלמה, who lived in France about 900 years ago, explains that the Creator is trying to tell us that peace is as important as food, even more. He explained that if we put in one hand everything in the world, as life, health, children, success, but the other hand is empty because there is no peace, so this is nothing. Because without peace, something very important is missing in the creation of the world. It is very important to meet and talk with people from all religions and countries, and especially this conference's issue, Religions Against Terrorism. It is very productive of the Congress to sit together religious leaders and political leaders, because we must remember the millions who are not holding any religion, and I am sure that this fact, together with many others, are making this conference so effective. Personally, as part of the young generation, I think it is very important that we included in the statement of conference the topic against verbal terrorism, especially in the social media, which is not less dangerous than physical violence. We all know that words can kill. International terrorism that hiding behind religious slogans is the most dangerous, because unlike other murder and terrorists who knows his actions are wrong, but it's hard for him to overcome, once the executive believes it sustains command, he has no mercy and never regret. It must be said clearly, Judaism is against all kinds of terrorism and violence, physically and verbally. For example, we don't even allow to force non-Jew to convert and be a Jew. It must come from their own interest. Tolerance, the opposite of terrorism, is the cornerstone of Judaism. One of the greatest rules of the 613 rules of the Judaism is you should love your friend like you love yourself. So how can we do that? One Russian winter, when heavy snow covered the streets, it wasn't possible to walk around or to drive. Everyone was stuck indoors. City workers were not successful completing the task. So the Prime Minister had an idea. He forced every resident to clean up his own snow around his home. Every person took care of his surrounding snow, and therefore it was cleared up. Once we are wishing to clean up the world from terrorism, we should first clean up ourselves from terror, physically and of course verbally. We should treat our parents well. We should be nice to our wives, husbands, kids, friends, partners from our religion and of course from different religion. It therefore also affects global peace. I will conclude with a prayer. Every Jew finishes the prayer 3 times a day. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Which means God who makes peace in his high places in the sky will help us to make peace down here. I am wishing to all of us great success. Thank you.